Hi students, this is Alex here. In this video, we are going to solve the sample question paper class 10 mathematics term 2. First part, section A. We have 6 questions and each of 2 marks. Question number 1. We have internal choice. Let's take the first part. Find the value of A25 minus A15 for the AP. They have given the AP. From the given AP, we can take A, which is the first term, 6. And we can take D, which is the second term minus first term. Second term is 9, first term is 6. After subtraction, we get 3. Now we have a general formula for AN. AN is A plus n minus 1 into D. And we have to find A25 minus A15. So when we write A25 minus A15, we have to use this formula for each term. So for the first term, if I use, this will be A plus n minus 1 is 25 minus 1 into D. Then this whole thing minus A15, which is A plus 15 minus 1 into D. Now simplifying this further, we get A plus 24D minus this is A plus 14D. When we take this minus sign inside, we get A plus 24D minus A minus 14D. We can cancel A and minus A. After subtraction, 24D minus 14D, we get 10D. And we have found the value of D, which is 3. By substitution, we get 10 into 3, which is 30. Now, we are going to solve the R part. Here it is given if 7 times the 7th term of the AP is equal to the 5 times the 5th term, and we have to find the value of the 12th term. So as per the question, 7 times the 7th term is 7 into A7, that is equal to 5 times the 5th term, and we have to find out what is the value of the 12th term. Once again, we are going to apply the AN formula, which is A plus n minus 1 into D. So if I write A7, which is A plus 7 minus 1, which is 6, so 6D. In the same way, A5 is A plus 5 minus 1 is 4, so A plus 4D. Now we are going to use this condition. The condition is 7 times the 7th term. It means 7 into A plus 6D equal to 5 in the 5th term, which is A plus 4D. Now let's multiply this inside. 7A plus 42D equal to 5A plus 20D. Now taking all the terms to one side, we have 7A plus 42D. This becomes minus 5A minus 20D equal to 0. Now combining these two, after subtraction, it is 2A. In the same way, combining these two, after subtraction, it is 22D equal to 0. We can divide every term by 2. So this will become A plus 11D, which is equal to 0. But this can also be written as A plus 12 minus 1 into D, which is 0. But this is nothing but A12. When we apply the value of n as 12 in this general formula, we get A12 equal to A plus 12 minus 1 into D. So we got the 12th term. So we name this entire term itself as A12, which is 0. And in the question they are asking the value of the 12th term, which itself answer is 0. A12 is 0. Question number 2. Find the value of m so that the quadratic equation has two equal roots. Let's take the quadratic equation. The given term is mx into 5x minus 6 equal to 0. When we multiply inside 5m and we have x square. Then multiplying mx here, we get minus 6mx equal to 0. Now, general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So, if I write this in the general form, it is 5mx square minus 6mx, and there is no constant term, so we put 0. Now, by comparing this expression with this general form, in place of a, we have 5m, that is the coefficient of the x square, and in place of b, we have minus 6m, and in place of c, it is 0. And the condition is they have two equal roots. When a quadratic equation have two equal roots, the discriminant value, which is b square minus 4ac, is 0. When we substitute here, minus 6m whole square minus 4a is 5m, c is 0, which is equal to 0. So from this, by squaring this, we get 36m square and minus 0 equal to 0. And from this, m square is equal to, actually 36m square is equal to 0. It means m square is equal to 0 and value of m equal to 0. Actually, when m is 0, then when this part is 0, then we don't have x square term, then it is no more quadratic, which is not possible. So when m is 0, it is not a quadratic equation. Therefore, m equal to 0 is not possible. You can say hence. So our conclusion is no value of m, no value of m which makes the quadratic equation to have two equal roots. This is the answer. So for this given question, there is no value of m which makes the quadratic to have two equal roots. But in the solution, they have given the quadratic as 5mx square minus 6mx plus 9. Suppose if this is the correct question, then we are going to work out in the same way. That is, the value of a is 5m, value of b is minus 6m, and value of c is 9. Earlier, the value of c is 0 and a and b are same. But here, we don't know whether in the question they have given a mistake or not. So, we are working both the solutions. Suppose, what are the question given in the paper? Question paper is this correct question. Then this is our answer. That is, no value of m which makes the quadratic equation to have two equal roots. It means there is no value of m. Suppose if this is the correct question, then again we have to work out in the same way. A, b and c we have to take, and the discriminant value b square minus 4ac we have to equate to 0. This is a condition. So minus 6m whole square minus 4 into a value is 5m and c value is 9 equal to 0. This is 36m square, and by multiplying this we get 36 minus 36 into 5m equal to 0. It's better, we can divide by 36 both the terms. So m square minus 5m equal to 0. From this, taking m common, we get m into m minus 5 equal to 0. We are going to equate individual factors to 0. So we get m is equal to 0 and m minus 5 equal to 0. From this, we get two values for m. One is m equal to 0 and m equal to 5. But when m is 0, then it is not a quadratic. So because a quadratic equation should have a x square term when m is 0, and if we substitute the value of m as 0 here, then there won't be any x square term, then it is not a quadratic. Therefore, this value m equal to 0 is rejected. Therefore, we take the other value. Therefore, the value of m is 5. That makes the quadratic to have two equal roots. Question number 3. From a point P, two tangents PA and PB are drawn to the circle C, whose radius is R. So, there is a point here. From this, two tangents PA and PB are drawn to the circle, and OP equal to 2R. So, OP is from the center to this external point whose length is 2R. We have to find the angle APB. So, APB is this entire angle. Now, when we join the radius from the center to this tangent, it will be perpendicular. So, we have a theorem. The line drawn perpendicular from the center to the circumference, and when meet the tangent, and it will be perpendicular. So, we know this is a right angle triangle. So, we can take in triangle OAP. Since we know these two sides, this is 90 degree. When this is 90, opposite to this 90 will be hypotenuse, and we are looking for this angle. So, if I take this angle with respect to this angle, this is our opposite and this is our adjacent. So, in this triangle OAP, let's take this part alone theta. So, if I take sin theta is opposite by hypotenuse, and opposite is r and hypotenuse is 2r. So, after cancelling r and r, we left with 1 by 2. So, it means the value of theta is 30 degree. When this is 30, these two angles are equal. So, when this is 30, even this is theta. So, total angle, that is angle APB equal to 2 theta, because they are congruent. That's why when this is theta, this is also theta. So, 2 into 30, that gives 60 degree. So, as per the question, we found the angle APB. APB is the full angle 2 theta we got. And they are also asking what type of triangle is APB. This APB is what type of triangle. Now, we know this is the tangent from the external point P. So, these two are equal in length. And we have this line joining AB. So, this is an isosceles triangle. Since the tangents from the external points are equal, by theorem, we can say PA equal to PB. So, this forms that this is an isosceles triangle. That is, triangle PBA is an isosceles. And suppose if I take this angle as x, and even this angle will be x. The 90 degree is with this OA, but when we take this angle in this triangle, both are equal. So, we can say angle PBA is equal to angle PAB. Angle PBA, this angle is equal to PAB, because in a triangle, if we have two equal sides, the angle opposite to the equal sides are equal. So, we have taken these two angles are equal because we know PA equal to PB. The angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. Therefore, when we take this triangle, we have three angles in this triangle PAB. Therefore, in triangle PAB, let's take the sum of angles. So sum of angle in a triangle is 180 degree. So in this diagram, we named one angle as 2 theta, other as x and x. So 2 theta plus x is 180. Already we found the 2 theta value, that is theta is 30. So 2 theta is 60 plus 2x equal to 180. So 2x equal to 180 minus 60, which is 120. So 2x is 120 and after division x is 60. It means these two are 60. But you have to find out what type of triangle is APB. This APB is this full triangle and we found all the three are 60. Let's redraw the triangle here. We have this triangle like this. This is P and this is A and this is B. Already we got the value of 2 theta, which is 60. And now we got the x value 60. So this is 60 and this is 60. Since all the three angles are equal, so all the three sides are also equal, and hence this triangle is an equilateral triangle. Question number 4. They have given the curved surface area of the right circular cone as 12,320 centimeter square. So let's take CSA of cone, which is 12,320 centimeter square, and they have given the value of the radius of the base, which is 56 centimeter. We have to find its height. Let's apply the formula. Pi r L equal to 12,320, and they have also given the radius, which is 56 centimeter. Now this is 22 by 7 into value of r is 56. L, let's keep as it is, which is 12320. You can cancel these two. This is 8 times, and from this the value of L is 12320 whole divided by 22 into 8. Let's cancel with 11 table 2 times. 11 1 time 11, balance 1 is there, so 13. Again 1 time 11, balance 2 is there, so 22 is 2 times, and we have to put this 0 also. And now again we can cancel this with 2 times. So this is 5 times 10, balance 1 is there, so 12, 6 times 12, so 560. So when this is 560 by 8, again by dividing we get 7 times, there is one 0. So we got the value of L as 70 centimeter. They are asking for the height. So in the cone, when there is a cone like this, there is a formula connecting the radius height and the slant height. So in this cone, this is our height h, and this is our slant height L, and this is our radius r. Since this is a right angle triangle, we can write the formula, that is h square plus r square gives L square. So h we don't know, we have to find out. R square is 56 whole square, which is equal to L square is 70 whole square. Now h square equal to 70 square minus 56 square. 70 square 7749 with 2 zeros, minus 56 square is 56 into 56, 66 36, 65 30 33, 65 30, 55 25 28. So this is 6 3 11. So it is 1. 1 is carried over. And total it is 3136. 3136. Let's subtract 4900 minus 3136. 10 minus 6, 4. We borrowed here, this becomes 9. 9 minus 3, which is 6. We borrowed here, this becomes 8. 8 minus 1, 7. And this is 1. Totally the value of h square is 1764. Let's factorize this. This is 2 times. Sorry, let's take like this. 2 times. So 2, 8, 16, balance 1. So again 16, 8 times 16, then 2. Then again 2 times it is 441. Then this will go in 3 table. So 1 time 3, again 1 balance, 4 time 12, again remainder is 2. So 21 is 7 times. Then again let's try with 3. 4 times 12, again 27, so 9 times. This is 7 and 7. So totally this h square is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7 into 7. So when I need h, I have to take square root. So we have to pair 2, 2. So these 2, 2, 3, 3 and 7, 7. So since it is inside the root, for 2 2's we take 1 2, for 2 3's we take 1 3, and for 2 7 we take 1 7. So from this we get the value of h as 6 into 7, which is 42 centimeter. Question number 5. Mrs. Garg recorded the marks obtained by her students in the following table. She calculated the model marks of the students of the class as 45. While printing the data, a blank was left, and we have to find the missing frequency in the table given below. And the model mark is 45, so our mode lies here. So this is named as F1, and previous to that is F0, and after this is F2. And in this class interval, the value of the lower class limit is L, which is 40, and width of this class is 20. Now by formula, mode equal to L plus, this width is named as small c, into F1 minus F0 whole divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. Now we are going to substitute the values, and the question itself they have given the mode is 45. So when we substitute the values here, 45 equal to the value of L, already we marked here 40, plus class width is 20, bracket open, F1 we have to find out, F0 is 10, whole divided by 2 into F1, F0 is 10, F2 is 6. So all these values we have substituted. Let's take the 40 to the other side. So 45 minus 40 equal to 20 into F1 minus 10 whole divided by 2F1 minus 16. Now let's subtract this. This is 5 equal to 20 into F1 minus 10 whole divided by 2 into F1 minus 16. And we can take this to the denominator. So 5 by 20 equal to F1 minus 10 by 2F1 minus 16. We can cancel these two. So 5 times it is 4 and this is 1. So 1 by 4 equal to f1 minus 10 by 2 f1 minus 16. We are going to cross multiply this. For that, this entire thing should be multiplied with this 1. So that gives 2 f1 minus 16 equal to, and this entire term should be multiplied with 4. So 4 f1 minus 40. Let's take this term to the other side. So already we have 2 f1 minus 4 f1 equal to. Let's take this term to the other side. So it will become plus 16. So 16 minus 40. This is minus 2 f1 equal to. We have to subtract. So 40 minus 16 will be, after borrowing 1, this 10 minus 6, which is 4. This becomes 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. Since 40 is a negative sign, so we have to take minus 24. We can cancel these two minus, and from this f1 is 24 by 2, which is 12. So the missing frequency, which we named here as f1, and the value of the f1 is 12. Next one, question number 6. If Ritu were younger by 5 years than what she really is, then the square of her age would have been 11 more than 5 times her present age. What is her present age? Let's take her present age as x. As per the question, if Ritu were younger by 5 years, so younger means we have to subtract 5 from the present age, than what she really is. So, than what she really is, really in the sense they are talking about the present age. Then the square of her age means, that is when she is younger by 5 years. The square of her age means squaring this would have been 11 more than. So 11 more than 5 times her present age. 5 times her present age is 5x, but this is 11 more. So we have to add plus 11. This is the expression, and they are asking for the present age. We have to solve and get the value of x. We have to expand this using a minus b whole square, which is a square minus 2ab plus b square. And these two terms, if we carry to the same side, become minus 5x minus 11 equal to 0. Now this is x square, and this is totally minus 10x. And let's write this 5x next term. Then 5 square is 25. Then we have minus 11 equal to 0. Now this is x square minus 15x plus, after subtraction, this is 14 equal to 0. On factorizing this, we take product 14, sum minus 15. So the two numbers are 14 and 1, but since it is minus 15, those two numbers are negative. So using the splitting the middle term, this is x square minus 14x minus x, then plus 14 equal to 0. From the first two term, let's take x common. So x into x minus 14. From the last two term, if we take minus common, this is x minus 14, and we can totally take x minus 14 common. After that, we get into x minus 1 equal to 0. Now equating individual factors to 0, we get x minus 14 equal to 0, and we get x minus 1 equal to 0. So from this, we get x is equal to 14 one value and other one 1. But in this sum, they are talking about 5 years younger. So when the age is 1, 5 years younger will become negative. So this value is rejected. Therefore, the only value we take is 14. That is, the present age is 14 years. Next one, coming to the OR question. The question is, solve for x. They have given a quadratic expression 9x square minus 6px plus p square minus q square. So the general form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, And the formula for solving this is x is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a. Now from the quadratic we can take the value of a, which is the coefficient of x square, so that is 9, and the value of b is the coefficient of x, which is minus 6p, and the value of c is the constant, which is p square minus q square. We are going to substitute this in the formula. X is equal to minus b. So already the value of b is 6p with the minus sign. So now this will become positive, plus or minus root of b square. So minus 6p whole square minus 4a is 9 and c is p square minus q square, then whole divided by 2a, so that becomes 2 into 9. Now here this is 6p plus or minus root of minus 6p whole square becomes 36p square, and by multiplying these two numbers we get 36, that is minus 36. Then we have p square minus q square. Everything is inside the square root. Then whole divided by the denominator, it is 18. Now in the numerator, inside the root, we can take 36 common. So 6p plus or minus root of 36 open bracket. This is p square minus of again open bracket p square minus q square. So we have taken 36 common from these two terms. This is one term, this is another term. 36 is taken common, and in the denominator we have 18. Now in the numerator we are going to split into product of two terms. This is one term, this is another term. So this is 6p plus or minus root 36, then root the remaining term p square minus q square, then whole division we have 18. Now root 36 is nothing but 6. So 6p plus or minus 6 root p square. When this minus is taken inside, first term will become minus p square, second term will become plus q square, whole divided by 18. So this is 6p plus or minus 6 root, we can cancel p square minus p square, we left with only q square, whole divided by 18, and from this we can write this as 6p plus or minus 6q whole divided by 18. We can take 6 common from the numerator, so this will become p plus or minus q whole divided by 18. After cancelling this, this becomes 3. Therefore the value of x is p plus q by 3, and another value is p minus q by 3. So this is the value of x. Now section B. In section B, we have 4 questions of 3 marks each. Question number 7. Following the distribution of the long jump competition in which 250 students participated, we have to find the median distance jumped by the students, and we have to give the interpretation about the median. Now the table is given. We are going to rewrite this data. First, class interval. This is from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Then we have corresponding frequencies 40, 80, 62, 38 and 30. We have to add the frequency. 8 plus 2 10, so 1 is carried over here. 5 plus 8 13, plus 6 19, then plus 3 22, plus 3 25. So totally it is 250. We have to find the cumulative frequency CF. We have to write this 40 and we have to add 40 to the next frequency 80, which is 120. 120 plus 62, which is 182. 182 we have to add with 38. So this is 10 and this is 12. So totally it is 220. Then with 220, when we add 30, it becomes 250. Now for finding the median, we have to calculate the value of n by 2. N is the total frequency, 150 divided by 2. This gives 125. And we have to find where this 125 lies in the cumulative frequency. So it lies here. So we take this data where the value of class interval here is from 2 to 3. So this is our lower class limit L. And we have to take the frequency of this class is F and cumulative frequency of the previous class from here. Let's write the formula for finding the median. So the median formula is L plus n by 2 minus CF whole divided by F into I. Now the value of L is 2. N by 2 is 125 and cumulative frequency of the previous class, which is 120, and frequency of this median class, which is 62, and I is nothing but the class width, subtracting this 2 and 3, that is 3 minus 2, which is 1. Now this value is 2 plus 5 by 62. So this can be written as 2 5 by 62, and all these data are given, the distance is given in meters. So we can say 2 5 by 62 meter. We can also convert this into decimal by dividing 5 by 62. So 0. So 1 0 we have taken, which is not enough. So we have to take one more 0, so that we have 500 here. So 62, if I take 8 times, 8 to 16, 8 6 48, 49. So the remainder is 4. So we have calculated only this part. So totally adding that with 2, we get 2.08 meter. So this is our median, and the interpretation is, suppose if we have some set of data, that is 100% of the data, the middle value which divides the data into two equal parts, that is 50%, is this median. So this is the median is the one which divides the data into two equal part. So below this we have 50% and above this we have 50%. Since the median is 2.08, we can say 50% of the students jumped below 2.08 meter and 50% of the students jumped above 2.08 meter. Question number 8. Here we have to construct a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 4 cm, and those two tangents are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. Let's take a rough diagram. We have a circle like this. From the external point, we have to construct two tangents to the circle. This is one tangent and this is the another tangent. And these two tangents should incline to each other at an angle of 60 degree. We have to draw this. This is a rough diagram. Now coming to the actual construction, the circle radius is 4. So let's take a circle whose radius is 4 and let this be the center of the circle. Now we take a horizontal line like this. Now if we see the rough diagram, here if we join this external point to the center, and these two will become the radius, that is meeting point of the radius and this tangent. We have here 90 degree, and these two triangle are congruent, so this half will be 30 degree and even this half will be 30 degree. That's why it is totally 60. And when this part is 90 and this is 30 and the remaining has to be 60, so that the sum of the angle is 180. So even this part is also 60. So totally this is a center O, this is a point A and this is a point B. We have 120 degree here, each 60 and 60. And this point be the external point P. So now this is O, and we have to draw two lines OA and OB such that the angle AOB is 120. So taking the compass, keeping it here, taking the same dimension, that is 4 centimeter, and again shifting the compass and keeping it here. If we cut an arc here, similarly if we cut an arc here and these two form 60 degree, if I join this will be 60 degree and even this will be 60 degree. So let's take this as 60 here and even this is 60. So totally this is 120 as per our rough diagram. Let's keep this as point A and B. Now we have to construct a perpendicular line for this OA and OB at A and B. For that we keep the compass at the point A, we draw an arc like this, then with the same dimension we keep it here and we cut an arc something like this, then another arc something like this. Then keeping the compass at these two points and we cut an arc like this. Now we have to join this point A to this and let's extend this. In the same way, if I draw the perpendicular line for this line OB at a point B, so we have to cut an arc like this, then keeping the compass here, cut an arc, then from here let's cut an arc, then once again keeping the compass at these two points and cutting an arc like this and joining the point B and this meeting point, it will correctly meet here. And from this is our external point P, and if we measure this entire angle will be 60. And we can put the perpendicular symbol here because the tangent and the radius line makes 90 degree here. Even this one is 90 degree. So as per the question, we draw a pair of tangents which are inclined at an angle of 60 degree. The tangents are PA and PB. Question number 9. In this problem, we are going to find the mean. The runs scored is given and the number of batsmen is given. Let's take this data and construct the table. So we have the class interval, which is from 0 to 40, 40 to 80, 80 to 120, then 120 to 160, then 160 to 200. We have to write its mid value. So the mid value is named as x. So adding these two and dividing by 2, 0 plus 40 is 40, divided by 2 is 20. Then adding these two is 120, divided by 2 is 60. Then adding these two is 200, dividing by 2 will be 100. Then adding these two will be 280, and by dividing by 100, dividing by 2 we get 140. It means From the first value, if we keep adding 40, we get the next value. If we add 40, we get the next value, then 40. And by adding 40, we get 140 plus 40, 180. Now we have to write the corresponding frequencies, which is 12, 20, 35, 30 and 23. Now we can find f into x. This is named as xi and this is fi. So fi into xi we are going to multiply. 12 into 20, which is 240. 60 into 20, 1200. This is 3500. And 14 into 3 is 42. And we have to put 2 more 0. Then 18 into 23, it is 414 and we have to put 1 0. Now we have to add this. Adding this we get 0. Then this is 4 plus 4, 8. Then this is 4. Then 9, 10, 11, 12. Then carry over 1 here. So 5 plus 8, which is 13. So we get the total value. In the same way, let's add all the frequencies. So 2 plus 5, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 1 is carried over here, 2, 3, 4, then 7, 10, plus 2, 12. We get 120. Now the formula for mean is represented by x bar, which is sigma fi xi divided by sigma f, that is 13280 divided by 120. Can cancel these two 0. Now we are going to do the long division. 1328 divided by 12. One time it is 12. After subtraction, this is 1. We carry over this. Again, one time it is 12. This becomes 0. We carry over this 8 and we have to put 0. Then only we can take the next 0 here. Then it is 6 times 12, 6 times 72, again 8. Again it is 666, like that keep going. So when we round up to 2 decimal places, 110.67, and this is nothing but the runs scored. So the mean is 110.67 runs. Question number 10. They have given two vertical poles of different heights are standing 20 meter away from each other on the level ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the first pole from the foot of the second pole is 60 and the angle of elevation of the top of the second pole from the foot of the first pole is 30. We have to find the difference between the height of the two poles and we have to take the value of root 3 as 1.73. Let's construct a small diagram. There is a level ground and as per the question, two vertical poles of different height. So let's take one pole like this and another pole shorter than the first one because they are of two different heights. Now the angle of elevation of the top of the first pole from the foot of the second. So from here we see this top and this is 60 degree. Let's mark 60 degree here. In the same way, the angle of elevation of the top of the second pole from the foot of the first pole is 30 degree. So we mark like this. This is 30 degree. And these two poles are 20 meter away from each other. This is our distance 20. Let this be AB is the first pole and CD is the second pole. Now we have to find the difference between the height of the two poles. If I find the height, then I can take the difference. Now in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC we have 60 degree. So tan 60 degree if I take, that becomes opposite by adjacent, and opposite is AB and adjacent is 20. Tan 60 is root 3. So from this, if I cross multiply, the value of AB is 20 root 3. And they have given to use the value of root 3 as 1.73. So this is 20 into 1.73. When I multiply, 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, carry over 1 here, 2 1s are 2, plus 1, 3. And there is 0, and we have to move 2 decimal places. So this is 34.6 meter. This is our height of the first pole. The same way, let's take in triangle DCB. We have 30 degree. So tan 30 degree is as usual opposite by adjacent. So 1 by root 3 equal to opposite is CD and adjacent is 20. So from this, if I cross multiply, root 3 CD equal to 20 and value of CD is 20 by root 3. Let's rationalize the denominator by multiplying both numerator and denominator by root 3. So CD equal to 20 root 3 by 3. Now 20 into root 3 is 1.73 divided by 3, and already we performed the multiplication here, that is 34.6 divided by 3. After division, one time, then again one time, remainder is 1, then 5 times 15, remainder is 1, and I put 0 3 times, so 3 keeps going like this, and CD we got. Now as per the question, we have to find the difference between the height of the two poles. So the difference between the height of the two poles is, we are going to subtract, that is AB minus CD. AB value is 34.6 minus 11.53. If I round off, I can take 11.53. So let's perform the subtraction. 34.60, 11.53. When we subtract, when we borrow, this is 5, 10 minus 3 is 7, this is 0, and after subtraction this is 3 and this is 2. So totally this is 23.07 meter. Now coming to the R question, a boy 1.7 meter tall is standing on a horizontal ground 50 meter away from a building. The angle of elevation of the top of the building from his eye is 60 degree. We have to calculate the height of the building. Let's take the ground level, and the boy is 1.7 meter tall. So let's take the boy like this. His height is 1.7 meter. Let us take the boy as AB, and he is standing on a horizontal ground 50 meter away from a building. So there is a building which is 50 meter away from him. So let's take the building as CD, and this is 50 meter, and the angle of elevation of the top of the building from his eye is 60 degree. So from here he sees the top of the building. So we have to connect the horizontal level, and this makes 60 degree. Now this is also 50. Let's take this point as E, and even this is 1.7 meter. Let's take D as X, that is the X is only this DE. Since we need the height of the building. We have to find x and add 1.7. That gives the total height of the building. This is our height of the building. Now taking the triangle AED, this is 90 degree. So in triangle AED, let's take tan 60 degree. Opposite is DE, adjacent is AE. So tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Now DE we don't know, we named as x, and tan 60 is root 3 x by 50. By cross multiplying, x is equal to 50 root 3. Now in the question they have given to use root 3 as 1.73. So let's take 1.73. By multiplying into 5, 5 3s are 15, 7 5s are 35, plus 1 36, 5 1s are 5, adding 3 we get 8. We have to put one more 0, we have to move 2 decimal place. So 86.5. So from this we get the value of x as 86.5. Now total height of the building is, as per our diagram, the height of the building is DE plus EC. DE plus EC. But D is x and EC is 1.7. So x plus 1.7. X is 86.5. With that we have to add 1.7. So 86.5, we add 1.7. So this gives, adding this is 12, carry over here, this is 8 and this is 8. So 88.2 and the unit is meter. So the total height of the building is 88.2 meter. Next part is section C. We have 4 questions of 4 marks each. Question number 11. The internal and external radii of a spherical shell are 3 cm and 5 cm. This is melted and recast into a solid cylinder of diameter 14 cm. We have to find the height of the cylinder first, then the total surface area of the cylinder. So as per the question, there is a spherical shell. So the spherical shell, when we draw, it will be drawn something like a ring shape, but actually this is a shell and its inner and outer radii are 3 and 5. So this is a cross-sectional view. Let's mark the dimension. From the center, this is the internal, and from the center, this is the external. So the internal radii is 3 cm and this one is 5 cm. When this is melted and recasted into a cylinder, this entire volume is converted into cylinder. Let's draw the cylinder here. So we completed the cylinder and they have given the diameter of the cylinder as 14. It means radius is 7. So let's take the radius here, which is 7 cm. And this is our height. Let's take it as h. First thing we have to find the height, then we have to find the total surface area of the cylinder. So we are going to write the formula. Volume of the spherical shell. Volume of spherical shell equal to volume of solid cylinder. This formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube minus small r cube, and here it is pi r square h. Since we have a different radius here, let's name this as r1. Now we can cancel pi on both the sides. After this, there is substitution, which is 4 by 3 r cube outer radius pi cube minus this is 3 cube inner radii, and here the radius is 7 centimeter, so 7 square into h. So we have to find the h from this. This is 4 by 3, 5 cube is 125, 3 cube is 27, and this 7 square can be taken to the denominator of the other side. Now this is 4 by 3 into, after subtraction we get 98, 7 square is 49. We can cancel 2 times. So 4 2s are 8, 8 by 3. Height is 8 by 3 centimeter. So everything is in the centimeter. So we got the height of the cylinder. Now second part is they want the total surface area of the cylinder. Now total surface area of cylinder formula is 2 pi RH, that is the curved surface area, and top and bottom area 2 pi r square, those are circle. So top and bottom are circle, so 2 pi r square and the curved surface area. Now from this we can take 2 pi r common and remaining is h plus r. Now substituting this, in the question it is given take pi s 22 by 7. So 2 into 22 by 7 and radius is 7 and height is 8 by 3, which we got here, and again radius is 7. We can cancel 7 and 7. This is 44. Taking LCM, this is 3. 8 plus 7 3s are 21. So totally this is 44 into 29 divided by 3. When we multiply the numerator, we get 1276 divided by 3, and it is a surface area, so centimeter square, or after dividing this by 3, we get 425.333. So even here take the unit centimeter square. And when we give the final answer, the value of h is 8 by 3 we have taken. We can take h is equal to 8 by 3, but it is an improper fraction. So 8 when divided by 3, 2 times it is 6. After subtraction, remainder is 2. So we write quotient remainder by divisor form. So now the height is quotient is 2. This is quotient, this is remainder, this is divisor. So after writing in the QR by D form, it is 2 by 3 centimeter. So in this problem, we found both the height and the total surface area of the solid cylinder formed. Question number 12. Prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to the circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact to the center. There is a circle and there is a center and there is an external point P. Let's take the external point P on this line, and from this external point P we have two tangents to the circle. This is the tangent PA and this is another tangent PB. Let's take this as point A and B. Now this is a point of contact between tangent and the circle, and there is a line segment joining this with the center. So this is a line segment joining the point of contact to the center. And let's take the center as O. So as per the question, what we have to prove is the angle between the two tangents, that is this is the angle between two tangents from the external point to the circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment. So this is the another angle which is made by the line segment joining the point of contact of the tangent to the center. We have to prove these two are supplementary. We already know that tangent and the perpendicular line from the center makes an angle of 90 degree. In the same way, even this is a tangent which is making an angle line joining the center, that is the radius. This is also 90. So we are going to take the full quadrilateral. So we already know angle OAP equal to 90 degree and angle OBP equal to 90 degree. The reason is, we know by theorem the angle made by tangent to the line joining from the center to the point of contact of tangent is 90 degree. So we have taken this. Now we take the full quadrilateral. So in quadrilateral, the full quadrilateral PAOB. In this full quadrilateral PAOB, sum of the angles is sum of angles equal to 360 degree. This angle is APB. Let's take this angle as 1, this is 2, this is 3 and this is 4th angle. So angle APB, angle APB plus angle PAO or OAP, both are same. Then angle OBP, angle OBP plus angle, this angle 4 is angle AOB equal to 360. Already we have marked these two as 90 and 90. So angle APB plus 90 plus 90 plus AOB equal to 360. These two added together is 180. So angle APB plus angle AOB plus 180 equal to 360. Let's take this to the other side. Now angle APB plus angle AOB equal to, we have 360 minus 180. After subtraction we get 180. So APB plus angle AOB equal to 180. When sum of the angles is 180, then they are supplementary. Since sum of the angles are 180 degree, they are supplementary. Hence proved. Next part, our question. As per the question, we have two tangents. Those are TP and TQ drawn to the circle with center O from an external point T. And we have to prove angle PTQ. This angle in the diagram is PTQ is this angle, which is equal to twice angle OPQ. Angle OPQ is here. This is OPQ. We have to prove this angle is twice this angle. Now let's join OQ also. Now we are going to take this quadrilateral PTQO. So in quadrilateral PTQO, O. We are going to take the sum of the angles. Here, this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and let's take this angle as POQ. Now, when we take the sum of the angles, angle PTQ plus angle TPO plus angle TQO plus angle POQ. So sum of all this angle we get 360, and already this part TPO and TQO both are 90 degree because it is the angle between the tangent and line joining the center of the circle to the point of contact of tangent. So angle PTQ plus 90 plus 90 plus angle POQ equal to 360. Now angle PTQ plus angle POQ equal to 360. When I carry these two numbers to the other side, this is 180. When it is taken to the other side, it is minus 180. Now after subtraction, PTQ plus angle POQ, we get 180 degree. Now from this, angle POQ is 180 minus angle PTQ. So we got the angle POQ, which is nothing but 180 minus PTQ. Now we are going to take this isosceles triangle. This triangle. In this isosceles triangle, we have three angles. That is, let's take this angle POQ as first angle, this is second, and this as third angle. So in triangle POQ, we are going to take the sum of the angles. Angle POQ plus angle OPQ plus angle OQP. Sum of the angle is 180 degree. But in this, these two OP and OQ are radius. Therefore, the angle 2 and 3 are equal. Since OP equal to OQ, this angle OPQ is equal to, that is angle from the diagram OPQ is equal to OQP. OQP. Now, in place of this OQP, we can also substitute OPQ. So again, let's take this expression, angle POQ plus second is OPQ. Again, third also we are going to write OPQ, which is equal to 180. Let's take this as a first result. From the first result, POQ, we are going to substitute 180 minus PTQ here. So substituting from 1, in place of angle POQ, we are going to substitute this expression. So this becomes 180 minus PTQ, angle PTQ. So in place of angle POQ, we substitute 180 minus PTQ. And these two is added together as twice plus 2 times of angle OPQ, that is equal to 180. We can cancel 180 on both the sides. And this negative term we can take to the other side. That is 2 times of OPQ equal to angle PTQ. Just rewriting is, therefore angle PTQ becomes 2 times of angle OPQ. Q. So this is what given here also. Angle PTQ in left hand side. So we have angle PTQ. And on the right hand side we have 2 times of OPQ. So we have 2 times of OPQ. Hence proved. Question number 13. Case study 1. A guard stationed at the top of a 240-meter tower. He observed an unidentified boat coming towards it, and he measured the angle of depression of the boat coming towards the lighthouse and found to be 30 degrees. So this is the tower which is 240-meter height, and from this a guard is observing a boat, and the angle of depression which is given as 30 degree. So we have to draw the line like this, and we have to mark the angle of depression, but which in turn this is equal to this angle. Joining this horizontal level, we get this angle 30 degree. And as per the question, in first subdivision, you have to find the distance of the boat from the foot of the observation tower. So let's name this as A, B, this is B, and this is C. So we are going to take this right angle triangle. In triangle A, B, C, let's take tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is opposite, which is AB by adjacent BC. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3, and AB is 240, and BC we have to find out. Now cross multiplying this, we get BC equal to 240 root 3, and the distance is meter. So first subdivision we have completed. Coming to the second subdivision, they have given after 10 minutes the guard observed that boat was approaching towards the tower, and the distance from the tower is reduced by, so this much is reduced. He immediately raised the alarm. What is the new angle of depression of the boat from the top of the observation tower? So after some time, the boat approached somewhere near. Now if we see the boat, then this is the angle of depression. Let's take theta. We don't know how much it is, so this is also theta. And they say the distance is reduced by this much. So already we know the distance, which is 240 root 3. Now it is reduced by this much, means we have to subtract. Let's mark this point as D. So we have to find what is this dB. So dB equal to, from the entire 240 root 3, it is reduced by this much. So minus of 240 into root 3 minus 1. Now this is 240 root 3 minus, when we multiply this inside, this is 240 root 3 minus 240, and we have to take this minus sign inside. So this is 240 root 3 minus 240 root 3, and this minus comes here, it becomes plus 240. So we can cancel 240 root 3 minus 240 root 3. Finally, this is only 240 meter. So the distance reduced from 240 root 3, now it becomes 240. Now we have to find the new angle of depression from the top of the observation tower. So here we are going to take this small triangle ADB. So in triangle ADB, let's take tan theta. Tan theta equal to opposite side by adjacent. Now the opposite for this angle is AB and adjacent is DB. So AB divided by DB. Now tan theta equal to AB from the diagram it is 240. Already we marked 240 meter, and dB is also we calculated, this is also 240. So from this, after cancelling, we get tan theta equal to, because these two gets cancelled, we left with 1. So we get 1, and 1 can be written in terms of tan as tan 45. Therefore, from this, the value of theta is 45 degree. Question number 14, case study 2. Here, a person Nitish, he is doing 3000 push-ups in 1 hour. But he wants to achieve the target of 3900 push-ups in 1 hour. And he practices regularly. He is able to make 5 more push-ups in 1 hour comparing to the previous day. And on the first day, he makes 3000 push-ups and he continues to practice regularly till his target is achieved. This is the situation given. Now the first subdivision, we have to form an AP representing the number of push-ups per day. And we have to find the minimum number of days he need to practice before the day his goal is accomplished. So first day, he is making 3000 push-ups in 1 hour. The second day, he is making 5 more push-ups. So it means in second day, it is 3005. Then the third day, it is 3010. And it keeps going like this. And when his goal is achieved, in 1 hour he makes 3900. So they are asking the minimum number of days he needed. You have to find the value of n from this. This is an AP where the first term is 3000 and the common difference is second term minus first term, which is 3005 minus 3000. After subtraction, the value of D is 5. And the value of an is the last term, which is 3900. We're going to write the formula an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. An is 3900, value of a is 3000, and n we have to find out. The value of d is 5. Now we take this 3000 to the other side and subtract. 3900 minus 3000 equal to n minus 1 into 5. After subtraction we get 900 which is equal to n minus 1 into 5. This 5 will come as a division. So 900 by 5 equal to n minus 1. We can cancel this. 1 time it is 5, balance 4. 8 time it is 40, and again this is 0. So we get n minus 1 is equal to 180. From this, the value of n is 180 plus 1. So he need minimum 181 days. But if you read the question, they are asking for the minimum number of days he needs to practice before the day his goal is achieved. So they are asking for the before the day. Therefore, the minimum number of days, let's take the statement here. The minimum number of days he needs to practice before the day his goal is accomplished is nothing but 1 day lesser, because in n days, that is in 181 days, he accomplished the goal. But the number of days, minimum number of days he needs to practice before the day his goal is accomplished is till the previous day, that is n minus 1. So which is 181 minus 1, and the answer is 180 days. Then coming to the second subdivision, find the total number of push-ups performed up to the day his goal is achieved. So the total number of push-ups, in the sense we have to find the number of push-ups made from this practice. So we are going to use SN formula. The formula for SN is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or if I know the last term, we can use n by 2 into a plus L. L or an both are same. Since we got the value of n as 181, we substitute this, and I'm going to use the second formula because from the series we know the first term a and last term L, that is 3000 and 3900. So this is 3000 and this is 3900. Now this is 181 by 2. Adding this, we get 6900. We can cancel this with 2 times, which is 3450. By multiplying with 181, we get 624,450. So it is 6,24,450 push-ups.